Good morning. It's the Call Flow Radio Show, and you're on the air.
Good morning, Farmville. It is beautiful outside. Actually, a light jacket was all I needed this morning. I did walk up the street a little ways. It was cool, but not freezing in any way, shape, or form. So, if you're thinking about going outside, I would suggest you do it. It is going to get warm this afternoon, though. 86, that's getting a little toasty. It's amazing how we can love our cold weather and love our hot weather at the same time. Or I guess I should say, we love to complain about the cold weather and we like to complain about the hot weather. We just need that little sweet spot right there in the middle. But we're close to that today. Things going on around the area. Well, we do have the Wine Festival still coming up on this Saturday. That would be tomorrow. The gates are going to open at 10:30, and the event is going from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Again, that is on Saturday. If you don't have your tickets yet, you can purchase some still at Benchmark Community Bank, Farmers Bank, or Karen's Bridal, and the Sleeping Bee. So there are still some tickets available for that. We are going to be giving away 2 tickets. The last 2 tickets to give away will happen at 9 o'clock and one at 11 o'clock. And that's where we will get our callers from. Excuse me, I was expecting John to be in here. He's not in here, so now I'm going to have to kind of free load on what I'm going to want to talk about. So I guess now I get to talk about anything that I want to talk about, and I don't have to worry about it. So if somebody's out there and would like to talk about something specific, you could call 434-394-0924. Because I'm going to bring up a few topics that people might be interested in. I did get to see a little bit of the video that sent in about the metal controversies going on up in Buckingham. Here's a question that maybe somebody could answer for me. I have a question here. It says, when was the last time you had a food fight? It says, who doesn't love a food fight? Well, I guess anyone who doesn't want food on their clothes, or anyone who doesn't want food taste on them, but still they can be fun. I don't ever remember at any time in my life that I ever had a food fight, except for, of course, the family dinner there. Every once in a while, some mashed potatoes would get flung around the room. But it was usually just one single fling before, we were asked to quit throwing our food. Oh, my goodness. This says, what foods do you absolutely hate? Well, we were just listening to the cilantro issue, and I'm one of those people who just cannot stand cilantro. And I love this idea of epigenetics and how epigenetics affects our choices, and it all depends on where we came from. And then we have this ability to change ourselves by introducing positive or actually negative energies into ourselves, food, those types of things. So it's all connected. That's my soapbox, and I'm going to get on it now and again for a variety of reasons. The theory of everything. This is a Stephen Hawkins quote. In an email to director James Marsh about the portrayal of Eddie Redmayne, Stephen Hawkins said that there were certain points when he thought he was watching himself. Interesting. In addition to his copyrighted voice, Stephen Hawkins also lent the filmmakers his Companion of Honor medal and his signed thesis to use as a genuine prop for the film. And that film is called The Theory of Everything. It's supposed to be absolutely fantastic. I've not seen it. If anybody out there has seen that, it would be great. Give me a call and let me know what that's kind of all about. Very interested. Armageddon. This is a movie. Let me see who's in this. I think Bruce Willis. Yeah, it's an all-star cast, though. I think it's Owen Wilson. Yeah. NASA shows this film during their management training program. That's great. New managers are given the task of trying to spot as many errors as possible. Oh, that's great. At least 168 have been found so far. Hey, do you like cilantro?
What is that?
It's that herb that you use to spice. It's usually Mexican food. It uses it a lot.
My favorite spice is paprika. Ah,
Thank you. I'm the happiest spice in the world.
Okay. I knew we shouldn't have switched him out and put sugar in there, but we thought, all right, let's give John a nice Friday. Let's give him a little sugar.
They're coming to take me away. Haha.
They're coming to take me away. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh no! All right,
Courage.
so cilantro's not anything that you really.
I've heard of it, but I don't know.
Anything you think of. This one is a Godfather kind of fact.
I'm going to give him an offer he can't refuse.
Say hello. Oh no, that was a different.
That
one.
was Scarface. Saint Al Pacino was in both, though.
Yeah, he sure was. He's an amazing character to me. He's done so many things that I've just really loved. He's so natural on the screen. Oh, I think I would like to meet him possibly. Except for I'm afraid
cool.
I'm afraid I'd just feel stupid around him.
I'd start doing.
What should I know?
10 people out there just say, well, that's because you're stupid, Larry. Obviously. So in The Godfather, there's a cat. Marlon Brando's holding this cat in the opening scene. And it was a stray cat that Coppola found while on the lot at Paramount.
Okay.
He was not originally called for in the script, so content was the cat, that its purring muffled some of Brando's dialogue, and as a result, most of his lines had to be looped.
Okay.
I'm assuming looped meant overdubbed.
Yeah, that's what I would assume, too.
Yeah. That is, you don't have cats, do you?
No, we did at one time. Yeah. We had a cat.
Did you eat it?
No, the cat took care of mice.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
And snakes.
Yeah, this cat was pretty feisty. So feisty that the bird population even suffered a bit.
That's why we put a bell on ours.
That's a good move.
They can hear her coming a mile away. She's so confused now, though. She's mostly indoors. I call her name's BB. But she's round. We just left food out, let her eat.
This was an athletic cat that we had, outdoor cat.
Yeah. Male or female?
It was a little bit confusing at first, but it turned out to be a male. Because I called it Claude to begin with. And then we were told, well, you might want to call it Claudette. And then it went back to Claude.
Really?
Yeah.
Who discovered the actual...
I think it wasn't me that assumed. I assumed it was a male because that's what I was told originally. And then someone else thought it was a female. I don't remember who it was. And then they took the cat to the vet. And the vet said, I think you're going to have to change the name.
So the vet was mistaken here?
No, the vet knew.
Oh.
It was somebody else in the family that was mistaken.
Gotcha.
He goes, I think you'll have to change the name.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
It happens to people, too. So we're protecting. Oh, The Matrix. I should get I was doing some movie things. Is that cool with you? I mean,
perfectly fine.
It's 118 surprising movie facts you probably didn't know.
Okay.
Spoiler: Kate Winslet is especially naughty. See, now if Alicia was here, she knows all these people. She knows all.
I know who
actors.
she is.
Oh,
but
you do?
No, my eyebrow raised because of what you just said.
Oh, that
exceptionally
she's
naughty?
Yeah,
okay.
Especially.
Oh, especially. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought exceptionally.
I don't know what especially naughty or exceptional. Well, I know what exceptionally naughty is. I've seen that.
Okay.
But especially.
Yeah?
Just especially. Ooh, the number one interesting fact, supposedly, is in the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
Did you like those?
I saw the first one like that one because I wasn't expecting anything. And the second one was kind of like, eh.
Yeah, they didn't. There's three, I thought.
have they just released it, or
No,
did it go?
I thought it's been out for quite a while. I could be wrong.
I haven't been.
Maybe
to the
somebody
movies in
out
forever.
there knows how many Guardians of the Galaxies there actually
There's at least
have been.
3. You're right, but
okay.
I don't know if the third one has been released, going to be released. I
Oh, that's right. There is a new one coming
Yeah.
down our road.
Right.
I'm looking forward to it. I love them. I really enjoyed them. I thought they were creative. They're written for juveniles, but
Oh, yeah.
I'm a juvenile, so it worked out
At heart,
really well. So, I do, yeah. I like the characters on that. Anyway, the interesting fact here is, I think I need more sugar. Chris Pratt apparently stole his Star-Lord costume from the set for the sole purpose of having it available so he could show up in costume to visit sick children in the hospital who might want to meet Star-Lord.
Nothing wrong with that.
That is cool. I like that. I love it when superstars give it back,
Yep.
because that's the only way to keep it, is what I've been told, is to give it back. So The Matrix, what do you think about that movie?
Never watched it.
Oh, no, I have the wrong
I
person.
actually
in
own the
studio.
first one, but I've yet to sit and watch it. It got so much hoopla and so much praise. I tend to be one of those types that tune out when it gets like that, like Titanic or
Yeah.
any of these big films. It's like, okay, if everybody's on board, then I
Especially if you show up just a little late.
yeah, right,
you know,
right,
and
which I
everybody-
usually do.
And everybody's
Johnny
all
come
like,
lately.
Yeah, no, they again.
I'm sure they're good films, but I've never sat and watched them.
Yeah, there's creativity in the whole thing, but it's a series of books. I like things
Okay, I
that
wasn't
are
aware of
made
that.
from books.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's a thought provoking thing too. There's there's significant amount of darkness in them also, but I don't know. Creative, mind-provoking,
Right.
thought-provoking, I should say. Anyway, Kung Fu choreographer Wu Ping Yuen initially refused to work on the film and hoped that by asking for an exorbitant fee, it would be turned down off the Wachowskis. It didn't. He next formulated what he considered an impossible request.
Okay.
He said that he'd agree only if he had complete control of the fights, and that he trained the actors for 4 months before they shoot. They complied with his request.
Yep.
And I think it paid off.
Sometimes you get what you ask for.
Yeah, those scenes are amazing. Fight scenes especially. Yeah, you should see the end of the first ones. It's I don't know if it's cool or cliche or silly. I don't know. It's just that Keanu Reeves is standing there, all calm, cool, and collected, just fighting off hundreds of these, software beastie things. John's just looking at me and shaking his head, as in, when would you like to move on from this category?
No. Actually, I was thinking about the fact that I had the same problem with him that I did Will Smith in taking him seriously as an action hero.
Oh, okay.
I did see Speed, the first one.
Well, see, that's where...
And that's where it kind of started for him to be an action... Because I don't know which one came first. Was it that one or the one he did with Swayze?
That was before, yeah.
The one with Swayze was before?
Yeah.
And then that was a decent film. But I don't know if I liked it that much at the time. But I've learned to appreciate it in years later. And so I probably just, like I said, with that, I need to sit down and just watch these films.
It's worth it. It's fun. I mean, yeah. I have a film like that, but I can't remember exactly what it is. I did such a good job of blocking it out. I never remember the name of it, but I know exactly where you're coming from. My son's kind of like that too. It's like, all right, if the hype is too high, he's like, nah.
Right? Yeah, that's kind of where I fall sometimes. Once in a while, I break that mold, but more often than not, wherever the crowd's going, I'm going the opposite direction.
Right. That can be good.
I don't know if it's good, but that's the way I am.
It can be lonely.
Very lonely.
Sorry.
I'm all about solitude.
So, do you have any food that looks disgusting, but it tastes fantastic?
Let's see. Food that looks disgusting. I was never a big fan of SOS, and you being a Navy guy, you probably know what that is.
On a shingle.
Yes, it is.
And
And my mom being the daughter of a man in the Navy, lifelong, she would fix that from time to time. And it did not look all that appetizing to me.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that bad, if I recall. I wasn't too crazy about it. The
Right.
name obviously threw me off because we got told the actual name. Not the call letters.
That's funny.
Or the abbreviation.
Yeah, they made that a lot on the aircraft carrier. So at the end,
Yeah.
the last like month, really, it was like boiled hamburgers and oh my god, it was bad. It's just this forever or never ending pain. I just saw Mr. Brochan.
Sneaking in.
Bless us with his presence in the station right now. I think he's going to do his show for the weekend. He's looking dapper these days. And a reminder, I guess, for people in Fran that 175 Crescent Road, if you'd like to send him some cards or letters, anything, just he does. He loves it. I don't know if I told you the other day. I think I did. I was talking to the mail lady, and I was saying, "Hey, do you know what's going on down there?" And she's like, "No." And I told her, and she's just the sweetest lady in the world. But she was like, she says, "I knew something was going on because I was delivering all these letters and cards."
Okay.
So I thought that's really cool. People are really sending them to him, and he's really enjoying that.
Yep.
So yes,
I guess we can bring it up. He will be stepping down away from doing the hit train on Saturdays.
Right. Right.
We are. I'm going to guest pitch again this week, and we hope to have Chris Wood taking over that. She seemed to have an interest in maybe keeping that show going, and so we hope to have her next week on the hit train Saturday morning at 10 o'clock, if I am right.
cool. You usually are.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
But when you aren't, you're way off.
Way
No, I'm
off.
just kidding.
No, he's got a
Just
point.
kidding. You're all good. Yeah, if anybody would like to talk about something, about Farmville, about the state of Virginia, about the state of the world, about anything you would like, our number's 434-394-0924. We always appreciate callers. Do you do YouTube or anything like that? Do you watch funny,
YouTube?
Yeah, funny videos.
I watch YouTube more than I do regular television
do?
these days. Oh, yeah.
Right on. Hey,
Because I can watch what I want. If
Mr.
I want to watch a bio on some movie or something, I can watch that as opposed to a service and all. They have that pay for YouTube, but you can watch a lot of cool stuff for free, for me.
Oh, and it's
cool.
getting bigger. I mean, yeah, subscribing to YouTube, they've got all the TV you want nowadays.
But I just watch the normal stuff. I don't even bother with the subscribing stuff.
I was really surprised. Hey, Mr. Brochan.
What's your thoughts on it,
Good
Brochan?
morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Oh, I'm not paying for YouTube.
I'm not either, but it's...
You
Pay
always.
for YouTube. That's
I know.
Only crazy people.
I've been doing that for years now because my son, he's like, I don't want to watch commercials. I'm like, all right, it's $10 a month. It wasn't that bad.
There's not enough on YouTube that I would care.
Yeah.
No.
Well, what do you watch that's funny? Give me a funny show or something you've seen, video that we should all go watch for our own entertainment.
Well, most of the stuff that I watch, unless you know how to get TV outside of this country, you're not going to be able to see.
Oh, so it's dark web stuff, huh?
No, it's just not produced here in the United States.
Right. Wink, wink. Yeah.
No,
He watches what was Sanford and Son called over?
Oh, Steptoe and Son.
Steptoe and
That's
Son.
the original British version. That's where we stole it.
We stole a lot
Just like
of
we
shows.
stole All in the Family from
Right.
the British. We stole most of our TV from the British.
You gotta love British TV.
That's what I usually watch.
There's a lot of it now coming out on our platforms.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
You can get a
Prime.
lot on all the streaming platforms, but I'm watching live from the UK.
That's cool.
Or I'll watch real football from France or Italy or wherever the game is. Or,
It's always fun.
Rally racing, wherever the race is.
Love the BBC. You know,
Love it. BBC, ITV.
I think most people that I know kind of love that. You hear a British accent and you're just, most people are gone at that point in time. You believe a British accent. I don't know why, but you do. I'm telling you, if I start talking like a British guy, you'd probably look at me like I was a little weird, but you would definitely like to trust what I'm telling you. Yes, I'm telling you right here, right now.
What's he talking about?
I'm talking about being British. What else do you think I'm talking about there, huh?
Not necessarily a cocktail, boy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get all excited.
I do say.
You know? Tea?
Neither one of you said, what are you talking about?
Tea? Crumpets? Anything?
He always reverts to Dudley Moore.
Yes, I do. When in doubt, Dudley Moore.
That's right.
That's what she said. No.
Well, that's what Peter Cook said.
So what are you up to, Mr. Bershon? I miss you.
Work and more work.
Why do you have a Band-Aid?
Oh, I had blood
Les
work,
Nessman.
blood work this morning.
Remember
right.
Les Nessman always had a Band-Aid on?
Every episode,
Every episode, something of some kind of band. No, I had some blood work.
Hiding those
I'll be
track
doing that
marks.
Monday.
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah.
Why?
Someone
Someone has to keep tabs on the old medication that I take and all that sort of stuff.
It's pretty good. You?
Oh, no, I had a new doctor, so we want to
Nice.
kind of start zero, and he wants to, just confirm.
At Center?
things and where they
Who-
are. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I have a new doctor, too. I don't remember his name, though.
Dr. Vinny Boombots, right?
Yeah.
Vinny Gomba. My doctor.
How did you know?
Dr. Vinny Gomba.
We all have that doctor.
He says, you're dying. I said, I want a second opinion. He said, okay, you're ugly. Good old Rodney. Boy,
We were talking about Rodney earlier.
Miss
I know,
Rodney.
yes, yeah.
He was great.
He was crazy. Yeah, he was nuts.
He was great. And come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I mean, never intended to be a comedian. It was just a funny guy. Next
Yeah.
thing you know, gets a break. And
You know what he makes me think about is, if you sneeze and you don't close your eyes, your eyeballs will pop out. If he had such big eyeballs, his would have thrown a long way, I
may
think.
have.
Yeah, it's like,
bounced off the stage. Well, you guys are having far too much fun for me, and I have work to do.
Oh, sorry.
well,
about
thank
that.
you for coming in and talking to us for a few moments. Sir.
Certainly.
Good, sir. And,
Certainly.
Yeah, good luck on your show.
Hope everyone's doing well.
You going to the wine festival?
Of course.
Really? Rain or shine?
Sure.
Okay. It's
A couple raindrops in the glass doesn't change the taste of the wine.
No, it doesn't. It just makes you have more.
That's right.
Okay.
Well, that's the old Italian custom. You're not drinking it straight anyway. You're always watering it down a little.
Well, and so does this mean you're turning wine into water? Is that just as miraculous?
No, because if I could, my cellar would be a lot cheaper to stock.
Take care. That was, Chris Bershon. Spontaneous visit.
I thought you were going to say combustion.
Spontaneous combustion. I've always wanted to see that,
You've always wanted to see
I did,
that.
Oh, yeah. How did he die? He spontaneously combusted.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Dude, was it a big mess? Or, some people, foresee these things and take care of it beforehand. Our number still...
Continues to be.
It's
I'm going to grab something. I'll be right back.
394-0924. So let's see. Actually, I think I talked about this video the other day, and there's a few that are on my list. It's the funniest videos ever of all time. One of them is this group of I think it's mostly women doing a kind of a yoga meditation, and the leader's going, all right, remain calm, express how you feel. And all of a sudden you hear this shrieking sound out of this person dressed as a Grinch off to the side. I don't know. It just
You're a mean one.
Mr. Grinch. And then the other one's the blind football player. I mean, seriously, if you have not seen the blind football player, I highly suggest you look that up. It's a lot of fun.
I hear you.
Hey, dude, what do you do to get rid of stress?
ROLAIDS.
Plop, plop, fizz, fizz.
Oh, what a relief it is.
My mom loved that song. Dad did too.
Most people did.
Dad had a full supply of Alka-Seltzer.
Relieve stress. I'll watch something that'll lift my spirits, or I'll listen to a song. I don't know, something. I'll figure something out.
Do you consciously kind of do it that way? Like, oh my God, I'm so stressed out. I need to get rid of this stuff.
Well, first, depending on the level of the stress, first you just got to cool. You just got to go off. I need to go off somewhere and be by myself.
Yes.
Cool off a bit, and then eventually I will go, okay, I don't want to feel like that anymore. Let's go do something or watch something or whatever to get me out of that mindset where I was at.
I think generally men, I mean, I hate to generalize, but men normally like to go into their cave and lick their wounds by themselves. And women like to be held and nursed back to, good.
Sometimes, yeah.
And a lot of men aren't good at that. I mean, it's not easy to...
I'd rather vent the frustration as opposed to, it'll be all right. No. Let's fix it.
Oh yeah.
We're problem solvers.
Well, that's why we fall apart. We store all that stress in our body. Right?
Oh yeah.
So it's like
keep it in the vault.
Used to get a massage like once a week just so I could take an inventory of how the pain in my body, and it was amazing. I mean,
that's something I've never have had done.
Really?
No.
Wow.
Where at?
That's a good point. Yeah, I did live in San Francisco.
Right. Yeah. A lot of opportunity out there.
L.A.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's amazing. And foot massages are really the best thing ever. Have you ever seen those foot graphs that shows you the correlation between spots in your feet
I'm
to
sure
your
I have, but
body
I
parts?
never paid that much attention to it.
Yeah, it's good. My grandmother, she went to China because she was and one of the things she was fascinated with was foot massage and meditation to figure that stuff out. She's like 84 when she went over there, and she just tore it up. Love my grandma. I miss her so. I think I like to take a baseball bat to something like a bed or but I was warned.
I wouldn't do that with my foot. I don't think.
I was.
Unless you are what's his name with you remember that movie Misery? James Caan.
Oh man! You know what? I never did watch that. All I saw was the scene where she's like beating his feet with.
That was a rough scene.
And it's amazing. You feel it, right?
Yeah.
I credit a good actor on that one. If they can make you feel it, it's like, oh.
Was it Kathy Bates? Was that her name? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, okay.
It sounds right. She ended up doing a lot of stuff, too. Good actress.
Yeah, and usually it was kind of out there type characters.
She was intelligent. You could just tell she had that brightness about her. And scary as heck.
Could be, yeah.
So talk about stress. What about obsessed things? Do you obsess with anything at all?
Mm-hmm. I'm sure I do.
What?
Obsess. Work.
No, I think you're right. I think you're totally right there. You are.
I probably... I don't know if are we talking like obsessive in the way of something you enjoy doing and you do it to where at some point you kind of go, okay, I've done that enough for a while, and you walk away from it? Is that what we're sort of talking about?
Sort of, yeah.
I get in those kind of moods where I'm like really into something, and then I'll do that strictly for a while, and then eventually I just, okay, that's enough of that for a while, and
cool.
Would go back eventually and do it again, but...
I think it would be probably a good time for some weather and some birthdays. What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
All right. This edition of The Weather is brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County.
Hello, I'm Stuart Wilborn, manager of the Bank of Charlotte County Loan Office in downtown Farmville. I invite you to call or come by and see me about your loan needs. Whether it's time to purchase investment property, build your dream house, expand your business, or purchase timberland or farmland, you will find old-school personal assistance with attention to detail. Stop by our office at 216 North Main Street or call us at 391-1136. The Bank of Charlotte County, giving you more for your banking needs. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
All right. Thank you, Stuart. It is 57 degrees out there right now. Oh, no. It jumped to 64 degrees when I refresh that. Yeah.
Cool.
The humidity is 66%. The wind is 6 miles per hour, and the barometer is 30.06 inches. And we will get to the caller as soon as we're done with the weather and the birthdays. Today is going to be sunny with a high of 86. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low of 58. Tomorrow, we're going to have showers, possibly thunderstorms after 2 p.m. with a high near 73. Winds are going to be gusty between 9 and 24 miles an hour. Chance of precipitation is 80% tomorrow, with rainfalls between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch. So it's going to get a pretty good ground soaking there. Saturday night, the showers are possible and thunderstorms before 8 p.m. Slight chance of showers between 8 and 11. Low around 44 and winds 3 to 6 miles an hour. Pretty guaranteed some precipitation again Saturday night. So Sunday it's going to be a high near 65. Light west winds increasing to 5 to 10 miles an hour. And Sunday's going to be sunny, 65. Sunday night, low of 38. Monday, high of 63. And Monday night, a low of 35. The Bank of Charlotte County, with branch locations in Phoenix, Charlotte, Courthouse, and their loan offices in Farmville.
Do you want to take the call now? We can do the birthdays later.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Of course. Oh, well, okay.
Sorry about
Anyway,
that.
scratch that. Let's do the birthdays.
All right, we are going to do birthdays. The birthday calendar is brought to you by Terry Atkins Wilson.
The law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, is located at 117 North Main Street in downtown Farmville. With deep roots in Farmville and our surrounding communities, Terry and her legal staff specialize in real estate law, wills and trusts, business formations, and collections. Experience and professionalism are extended to every customer in every case. The needs and concerns of every customer are their primary focus. If you have legal needs, contact the law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, for a consultation at 434-392-1422.
All right, here we go. Birthdays for today, Friday, April 21st. This month is just about over.
It's too
Flew by.
Yes.
All right, celebrating today on the 21st. Happy birthday going out to Emma Lewis. And who do we have here? Ruth Blevins of Fairfax.
Hey, Ruth.
And then we got a bunch of them coming up because we have to include the weekend. But
That's
for
right.
today as well, happy birthday going out to Tiffany Blevins Toombs and Carol Garvin. And those are for today.
Happy birthday.
Now we're covering the 22nd, which is Saturday. Happy birthday to
you.
Peggy Kelsey of Farmville and Polly Duncan.
Happy birthday
To you. And then on the 22nd as
Happy
well,
birthday. Dear
Sonny Dalton, Charlotte H. Leslie, Jace Edward Maz, with a lot of A's. A lot of A's. M-A-A-S-S.
Moss.
And Crew Baptist must be having an anniversary. I guess they were founded in 1888. There's a bell beside it.
Nice.
Okay,
And happy
and
anniversary.
so now we're moving along to the what am I just said? 23rd. Here we go. Sunday,
Pick a date.
23rd.
Any day.
Yeah, any day. Mariah Martin and Rob Comfort. And then we have an anniversary couple, David and Etta Neal, having an anniversary on Sunday. So happy birthday,
anniversary.
happy anniversary, whether you made our list or not.
Well, Sunday's going to be a nice day. I didn't mean it like that. Yes, we had a caller, and we missed him. Apologize. Or her. Yes, for sure. Wasn't trying to be that guy. Yes, a call back. Would love to talk to you. And now I'm trying to remember kind of where we were, or remember that we should go on with other things.
I think the call came back.
All righty. WFLO, you're on the air.
Good morning, man.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, fine, thank you. I have a few comments. One is I have an issue with us calling it a birthday because the birthday occurred when we were born. Maybe we could change it to laps around the sun or something like that. You know, Joe's done 34 laps around the sun.
I like it. I think it's a great idea. Where do
Good.
we present this to? Is this going to have to
we
be?
can't make a change on the radio.
Oh, just the radio.
Laps around
just
Laps around the sun. Actually, that sounds like a really good song, doesn't it? Laps around the sun. Happy
Yeah.
laps around the
Sounds
sun.
like a Smash Mouth song.
Yeah, but when people say, "Oh, it's your birthday," it's like, "No, my birthday occurred blah blah years ago."
Yeah. Well, and the other thing about birthdays is it's actually, you've already done that year, right? I mean, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you're 50, you've already done the 50th year. You're actually in your
Survival
51st
day.
year. Yeah.
We're changing it to Survival Day.
Survival Day, that's good. Yeah. So you made it another one, huh? Ooh.
I survived another day, year, whatever.
Of Larry.
Oh, my.
Extension year.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
You've been allowed to live another year.
Have you guys been following the weather? It looks like it's the bad part's going to hit right around the festival.
Larry has been really following this with the wine festival.
Yeah, it's designed just to hit the wine festival.
Yeah, they're even calling for heavy winds, and there'll be tents all over the place.
Yeah. I thought they should just change it to a flight kite. Oh, jeez. A kite flying contest, You go with what you got.
There you go.
Drink a lot of wine
There you
and
go.
fly a kite. Woohoo! What could possibly go wrong?
I need to take a bar of soap and a quick bath.
There you go. And just
Falls on Saturday. That makes sense.
just in case you don't have a shower.
Oh my God! But I have a question, and it's just opinionated. Tipping. What do you guys think about tipping? Everywhere you go, you see a tip jar now.
Yeah. So I've lived on tips. I've been a waiter. I've delivered pizzas. And so that side of the coin, oh, my goodness. Every time I get a good tip, I was excited. I felt good about myself, So I tip really well. I tip way above what I think most normal people do, like 25, 30% sometimes. And how about you?
So, I don't tip everybody. Like if you go to and somebody's handing you a muffin, I'm not going to give them extra money just for handing me a muffin.
I agree.
Which increases the price of the muffin. So, but but if it's a place I go to regularly and they'll see my face and possibly give me quicker service, I'm pretty fair with that. Yeah.
There's a great episode of the Beverly Hillbillies where they're at a restaurant and the guy at the table that's been waiting on him holds his hand out, and somebody says to Jed, he's expecting a tip, and Jed looks up at him and goes, "Plant your corn early this year." There's your tip.
I like the one.
Yeah, so don't play with matches.
Right.
Oh my gosh, don't gamble, condoms, all kinds of stuff.
I found it very interesting in China that it's actually against the laws
to tip.
Yeah.
Wow.
They don't want their workers
to tip or to ask for the tip.
No, to tip.
Okay.
So they don't want their people to be pandering basically for money, and which is what we have here, like you were saying. Yeah,
population
thank you
control
for
and no tipping.
Thank you. Thank you for the muffin. Here is
top of the muffin to you. Another Seinfeld
but
reference.
Then when you pay with a card or something, they're almost they're giving you a guideline.
Yeah.
You want 10, 20, 30.
I don't like that. I'm not happy with that at all. Because it's right in front of you, the person standing there a lot of the times, so they're like, "Oh, we know exactly what you're supposed to give me." I don't like it.
No, but there were many times where I left a zero or just a nickel or something to let them know that that was the worst service. I mean, they have to know.
Yeah.
So you either.
I have another pet peeve. I have one. What do you think about this? So I give to Save the Children, Feeding America stuff every once in a while. But as soon as you do that, you get these nonprofits just badgering you with mail. They waste so much paper mailing out and pandering to people that if they do that, I won't give to them. I will only give online.
So that your contribution exceeded the stuff that they send you exceeded the contribution.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, that shows me that they're spending more time and money on trying to get money than they are actually doing something with the money that we've already given them. How's that?
Yeah, I can picture that.
The money.
It's the money.
The money.
Got to be the money, man. Give me the money.
The money.
You know, there's treasures. There's so much out there that's worth so much money. There's so many treasures. There's so many ways to get money, you know, legally.
Legally.
Yeah, I'm sure there are. I just.
All right, Bugsy, we're going to hit this joint.
Oh, cheesy.
That was just. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like sitting in a room with a cartoon.
What's up, Jack?
Sorry about that. What were you saying?
Now then, and then we have all the I guess, for lack of better terms, the beggars who have the GoFundMe and Yaba.
Yeah.
And, I even thought about a GoFundMe for a new car.
Wow. So
I mean, would it be illegal?
Yeah, actually, but it's kind of like, what's the value of a painting? Its value is whatever anybody will pay for it. So, and I lost my thought. Darn it. Go ahead.
Another man's
We're talking about
trash is
chicken
another
farming?
man's trail. Whatever treasure. Is that what you're trying to say?
I don't know
Okay.
anymore. I just went.
I don't know anymore.
Huh.
Yeah. So, go ahead.
Oh, we were just talking about GoFundMe.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. So my niece's son has leukemia, and he's gone through 13 bouts of chemo, and he still isn't getting better, really.
Wow.
And they can't afford that. So yeah, there's a good place for that. And like you were saying out there, there's too many people abusing it that these things go away because there's too much abuse.
Talking about watching YouTube, I watched this thing on YouTube. I'll make it as quick as I can. This woman supposedly goes missing. She's married. She's got kids, yada, yada. The husband's looking for her and all this other stuff. You got the cops and blah, 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 all involved. Turned out she was never really taken or anything. She ended up staying over at an ex-boyfriend's home and just didn't want to go back home for a while. Wanted to get away from it all. They had a GoFundMe thing and all this other stuff. Ended up having to pay the people back that gave to this thing.
Yeah, good.
And that's a perfect example of that stuff being, being abused, if you will. You know, I don't know if it was solely done on purpose, but I do have a feeling they probably used that money. We're going to use that money for something other than,
You think?
Yeah. I feel like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I can't say what I'm going to say. So I'm sort of stuck in what I'm saying. But anyway, but yeah, you can abuse anything. Anything can be abused.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately. But,
So
yeah. Go ahead.
I do have a question for which one of you is the main guy?
That's Larry's the main guy.
Okay, all right.
For this show.
It tells you how much I listen. But anyway, you had mentioned quite often that you come from Cal.
Yes, I do.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
What convinced you to pick a small town like Farmville to come and work at a local radio station?
I've been asking myself that question for
usually people when they're hiding from something or someone.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in that witness protection. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that. No, my partner's dad lives here, so he's getting up in age, and we wanted to be here to help him out.
Okay.
So that was that and the price of real estate here is so cheap. Oh my goodness. We got
especially
about
compared to California.
Yeah, we got 4 times what we would have gotten in California. So It's like those were the big deciding factors, and sometimes you just need a change.
Family and financial.
So you worked in the radio and on the West Coast?
Oh, no. I had my own recording studio. That kind of gave me the background.
So he's done the music industry thing.
Yeah, exactly. I've done all kinds of stuff. I've been a project manager for, Fortune 500, a couple of them, actually. I've done a lot of things.
There's a jack of all trades.
You all went out of business, huh?
No, actually.
Fortune 50s, huh?
Yeah, Fortune 500. Did I say 50?
I don't know. I didn't catch it.
That's funny. I did. I built this beautiful ecosystem for a company called Gilardi LLC. So they distribute funds from security fraud cases. They did Toyota. They did the Enron distribution. And so as soon as I got done with my system, they put it online. They got bought by a company in Australia called ComputerShare for about 4 times as much as they would have been bought for if it hadn't been for my application.
There you go.
So
Wow.
I'm special. I'm very special.
That sounds like it, yes.
Yeah, maybe it's shaky.
Sounds like it.
How about you? What's
Pat
your
yourself on the back if you can reach it.
How about you? What was your claim to fame? How did you get here?
Oh, well, I was, we lived in Annapolis, and in fact, I'm going back on Sunday. I'm leaving for another week.
Nice.
So you guys will, you will get a break.
No, you can listen to us streaming.
He meant for calling in.
I don't have that technology.
I'm sure you do.
But anyway, my my parents had a farm in Farmville, and my dad passed, and they had still had a bunch of goats and horses. So my mom finally started to get a point to where she was it was a struggle for her to keep up. So we decided to sell and come down, and it has its moments. It's a nice town. It really is.
It is.
Beautiful.
I say that a lot. We've got all the services we really need. How long have you been here?
Permanently about maybe 5 years.
Okay. So you're not all that embedded into the structures here.
I haven't acquired the southern accent yet, but
are you working
maybe
on
that'll
that?
come.
Come on.
Does it pop out every once in a while? Like you're talking to somebody and they're, did you just have a drawl there? So it happens.
Did you say you all?
Y'all?
Yeah, he's already got it.
No. I'm going to go back to California. They're going to lynch me.
You're going to go back to California?
Oh, I did.
All right, man.
No, yesterday was 420, not today.
You know who was born on 420?
No.
Adolf Hitler.
I don't know why that seems to make sense somehow.
Oh, you know, when they said the date yesterday on 420, they called it, was it Cannabis Day?
Yeah.
Is that what they called it?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you got them smoking, that's
watch the Norm Macdonald thing on YouTube. See, I tell you, I watch stuff on YouTube, and they were talking about that, and he was the one that brought up the Adolf Hitler thing, which I don't even know if it's true or not, but that was his idea of really bringing the room down and getting some laughs.
That's just changed that whole thing around it.
Yeah.
It's just been, it's been upside down, backwards, and then upside down again.
Yeah.
It's been pretty good. Alrighty, so you were going to be gone for a week, huh? Indianapolis.
Yes, sir,
Right. Do you fly up there then, or?
No, I just drive.
Oh, nice. You've
Just drive, yeah. Take 95.
I haven't
been.
been. Yeah. I haven't been up that way.
Yeah.
Me and Alicia really want to go. That's one of our adventures we want to do, going up the eastern coast and do that stuff. So if I go up there, what should I see?
Oh, when you go to Annapolis?
Yeah.
Or just Maryland in general? Well,
either both.
If you guys are somewhat into nature and science, they have a messload of museums in D.C.
Oh, yes.
Yes, and I think you just missed the, what would they call it? The blossoms, the cherry blossoms.
Oh, yeah.
Evidently, that was gorgeous this year.
Nice. Yeah, that's supposed to be beautiful. Yeah, seeing the fall colors up there, too, is something that, draws us, of course. But it's usually getting colder by then, so who knows? And it's...
Yeah, and then and then they have some of the monuments, war-related, that are, they're quite, they're somber. They really are.
Yeah.
That and Vietnam, and then the others.
Oh yeah,
the monuments around. But yeah, they're kind of touching.
I love DC. I do. I just love it. I love going up there and seeing that stuff. And the Smithsonian. We went to the Space Museum, but the big one that's in actually Virginia over here. Mm-hmm. That was impressive. Very impressive. We had a good time. But you just don't have enough time to do more than one museum in a day. Usually, you know. The Spy Museum was great. Love that.
That's right. It was interesting.
They had his car there.
Did they? Cool.
Yeah.
Aston Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
What's your favorite museum?
I would say I stick to the nature and science.
Nice. Yeah, I love the science too. It's definitely
They really are. They're.
I remember Alicia and I the first time we ever went up there, we were just walking around at night. The hotel was close to the mall down there. And we saw people kind of meandering around this castle-looking thing. It's actually the Smithsonian Castle. And so, yeah, like we do often, we find our way in, and we had a good time at that party that night. It was fun. So if you look like you're supposed to be there, nobody questions you, right?
Right.
That's true, yes. That's so true. Sometimes I wonder how far you could go. All you have to have is like a look of confidence. And you can walk just about anywhere.
That's true.
Like you belong.
I didn't realize how prevalent that was until I was in L.A. I was walking with a good friend of mine from the studio. He was a Latino kid. And I needed to use the restroom, so I was heading for the closest restaurant. I was heading in. He's like, I can't go in there. I'm like, what do you mean? It's open. Why can't you go in there? He's like, because I'm me. Basically, I'm Latino. And sure enough, he went in, and they just kind of scowled at him, until he left. So I didn't.
In California?
In California. This is L.A., though. I mean, L.A.'s different. And this was several years ago, also. So who knows? Maybe things have changed. But this was up on Sunset Boulevard, and, they have their standards, I guess. But, So,
really?
That said, I think we need to start wrapping it up. Thank you for calling. We appreciate it. And I hope you have a great trip, man.
Thank you, man. I'm sorry that I wasted so much of your time. But anyway,
you rock.
All right, be safe, guys.
You too. Appreciate it. Bye.
Bye.
That was our first-time caller.
First time for the last time.
First-time caller for this day in history. We enjoyed that conversation. That was very nice. We got 20 seconds to get out of here. Anything we need to follow up on that you can think of? Good sir.
Not really. We're going to do the ticket giveaway. Me at 9, you whenever.
At 11, if I remember.
We'll try to get rid of what's left. I think it's 3, roughly?
No, there's only one left.
Oh, good.
I took 2.
You pocketed the 2.
I took 2 for me and Alicia.
No. All right, well, have a good one. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.